Come on. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. We have a special little live stream for you guys today. Courtney and Melody are going to be joining me in a moment. I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary on Real Time Animal Rescue. And today we're going to talk about this beautiful mural that's behind me on the cinder block wall here. So I'll be back with you in a moment. Let's see. Hello, everyone. I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary, and I'm here with Courtney and Melody.
Hi.
So the reason why we're bringing you this special live stream today is I'm sure maybe sometimes in our live streams you've noticed in the background that we have this beautiful mural painted on the cinder block wall here. And so today I wanted to share with you all how the mural came to be. So the lovely Melody here is the artist behind this mural. And so I'm just going to ask her some questions and we'll tell you how this came to be. So tell us, Melody, how did the idea of this even come about?
Well, I believe it started back in 2016,
Okay.
and I was doing volunteer work here. And I'm also a local artist, so I've been doing murals all over Phoenix area. I was in Haiti doing murals. I was all over. And after volunteering, we're like, what could we do as a cool fundraiser to get everybody involved? So we had the idea of doing a mural all across the wall and invite a whole bunch of people. We had live music. It was a great event. It was a really good event.
So you sketched this out at home?
Yes, I did several panels. I took pictures of the wall and did several panels. And at that point, I knew the animals that were here pretty well. And so we wanted to make sure to get everybody in the mural. So it was kind of done in two parts because some animals were added. And then a couple of years later, I believe it was in 2018, is when we had a second fundraiser. And we still had a couple of walls that were bare. And so we added to the mural.
So how did this get on the wall? Like you sketched out?
It was quite comical, actually.
as everything is around here.
Some of like the lettering, especially, and some of the areas that required like templates, so I could make sure that circle was perfect.
Okay.
I was taping cardboard together, so we know that cardboard
is a tasty snack for
It's a snack
and cows.
Gibby,
So-
did you eat the cardboard?
It was so comical because I was taping these things on the wall, and as I was taping one, because I would tape it and then trace it with chalk, it would come down. A goat would come
Okay.
and take it and start running, and I was running around. It was like fast forward, and they should have had like cartoon music going to it.
Okay, so you had the shapes on a
Yes,
piece of
some of the bigger
cardboard and you
shapes
put it up on the wall and like drew
traced
chalk
with
around
chalk.
it.
Yes.
And then we had like, so you had a fundraiser, so volunteers came and then they painted within
Yes,
the lines.
under my strict supervision of painting inside the lines.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's little OCD runs rampant in this
Yes,
group.
sorry.
No, it's all good. That's why it came out so pretty. And then, but you guys did this in 2 segments, correct?
Right.
So
One
which one?
I
Where did
believe
it-
it was the outer edges that were added later, I believe, at the very end.
Okay.
And at that end
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
So you guys did the middle, and then you added on the other end.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
about 6 panels to start out with. And then the second segment was we added more. And it looks like we have some more available to add to as well.
Cool. Oh yeah, that's cool. We shouldn't be adding more animals, but the wall does continue down into that pen there where Norma is.
Yeah.
So we're gonna flip the camera around and we're gonna take you guys for a tour all the way down the wall, and you can maybe say like who the animals are. Melody does do a cute thing where when one of our residents passes away, she'll come back and she paints a halo over their head. We do have to update a couple of things, unfortunately. So just bear with me for a moment. I'm going to flip this camera around and we all know how that goes. Okay. All right. All righty. Let's go for a little walk. So we're going to start all the way down at the end here. So as she just said, this middle part was the original part, and then the ends were added later. So we'll start down at the beginning here, even though it wasn't the beginning. Oh, hey, we got a little buddy here. Say hi, Gibby. Oh, good boy. And if you're just tuning in, I'm Karen with Courtney and Melody at Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary on Real Time Animal Rescue. And we're just kind of telling you guys the story behind how this little mural came to be on the wall, which is nice because we live in, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona area, and everybody's got these cinder block walls around their home, and they're actually quite boring to look at. And our friend Melody here, she's a local artist. She's a very talented local artist, and she does do murals on quite a few of these walls. So she started volunteering here years ago and kind of came up with the idea to beautify the area. So right now we're just going to go down the wall and explain to you who's on it and how these all came to be. You ready? You're gonna, you guys, you're gonna lead the charge. Okay, let's give Zeusy a little love here first. Good morning, Zeusy. Hi. Okay. Hi, cutie. All right, let's start at the beginning. So if you're just joining us, this is the story behind our beautiful mural. Okay, so this is Norma Jean. So she was actually added later, I think, right?
Yes, we started
Okay.
just right.
So this is Norma Jean on the wall. And if you look way down the end there's Norma Jean in the pen. And she's mooing at us because she wants to come out, but she can't till we're done.
And we need to do a little updating on here because our monsoons and everything and winds have taken off a little bit of the paint, and I'm going to do a little update soon.
It's amazing that it still looks this good after, 7 or 8 years
Right?
with the sun. It gets
Yeah.
beat. Now, is this a particular chicken?
It was more of a representative.
Okay.
Yes.
We did
Yep.
at that time. I think we had three white chickens at that time. We had Salt, Millie, and Hope. the
Okay.
rooster.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of a representative of all the chickens, though.
That's Stanley the worm.
Okay,
No, I'm just
Stanley the worm.
Tragically, he was eaten by one of the chickens.
I should put a halo over it.
So this would be
Gibby and Gabby.
Gibby and Gabby. So those were the 2 original goats that started the whole sanctuary. Unfortunately, we're going to have to paint a halo over Gabby's. Zeusy, stop it. Zeus, stop. All right, we're going to continue on down. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary, and I'm here with Courtney and Melody, the artist behind this beautiful mural that we've done. So this is Rose, and
So Rose.
and then as I said, unfortunately when somebody passes away, Melody will come back and paint a little halo over her head. So Rose passed away about 3.5 years ago,
Yeah,
just before I
something
came.
like that. She was a black Angus cow, so she actually made the other cows look small. It's crazy. I never realized how many different breeds and types of goats and cows and sheep and everything there are. But yeah, so Rose was a big, gentle giant. She was like the matriarch of the sanctuary, just the sweetest girl who loved to groom. You know, we talked about cows are so dog-like, and she was just the epitome of like an old grass puppy, you know, very slow, as she was almost 23 years old before it became time for us to help her cross the Rainbow Bridge. But yeah, she would just lick you, and just the sweetest girl ever. So this is the tribute that Melody made by adding like the little heart angel wings and in addition to the halo.
It's beautiful.
And a funny little thing, when I was painting the mural, I'll send you some pictures maybe to post on the Instagram page. But there was a long time, we have the best photos of Rose just staring at the cow and being right next to it for so long. It was so funny.
That's so sweet.
It was like a friend or something all of a sudden appeared.
So we do have a running joke around here where we'll say goat or mural, because sometimes when I get here in the morning, this is where the first sliver of sunlight is down the side of this wall, and you'll find a goat just right up to, and I've had mornings where I said, "Where's Snowy? Has anybody seen Snowy?" And he was just hugging the wall, and he looked like he's part of the painting.
It's really cute too. I never even really noticed this, but how the rainbow ends right there too.
I know. Is this a particular sheep? Here. Who's this? Is that? Do we have Nala? Nalbert?
Or was it like a tribute to like 2 days?
Okay, we're not. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can come back to that. Yeah, 8 years and a lot of animals later. This, I mean, I love the pictures of the animals, but I think this is my favorite part of the mural. That's our motto here. Everyone is welcome at Goats with Horns. Okay, and who do we have here? Because we don't have any.
These were more representative
Of just
time.
okay, yeah. Because
Right.
did we have both Zeus and Julio back then?
Yes.
Okay. And the funniest thing is, this is where you'll find the pigs laying, right in front of the pigs. It's hilarious. I'll find the 2 pigs just laying right here in front of the pigs. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary on Real-Time Animal Rescue, and we're just kind of sharing the backstory of this mural that graces our cinder block wall here in the Phoenix metro area of Arizona. A lot of people have these cinder block walls around their homes, and they're rather drab. So local artist Melody does murals, and she kind of sketched out this mural and oversaw this project. And we did have volunteers come and do like a fundraiser and actually paint within the lines under very strict supervision. I'm going to guess this turkey here is Alfonso.
Yeah. Alfonso, and then this was Huey.
So Alfonso needs a halo too, and Huey needs a halo. Unfortunately, so as we stated earlier, when one of the residents passes, Melody comes back and paints a halo. And unfortunately, we need to update quite a few of these.
I need to update a lot.
Yeah. But we were just talking about maybe freshening it up a little bit too, although it's held up quite well. So this would be Albert and Angel. Now, we do have a sheep that looks like Angel, but that's Esperanza. But she was the same breed of sheep, the Black Belly Barbados. And unfortunately, Angel's got a little halo over her head as well.
Real quick, I want to add down here, it shows a basket of sweet potatoes. This is representative of something that really was going on during that time, because Angel was an old girl and she needed some extra food. Same with Rose. They couldn't get all their calories very quickly from hay. They were slow eaters, so they all ate separately. And Melody, the artist, would make a batch of sweet potatoes and, cook them up and bring sweet potatoes to the older animals. And they just loved them. They went crazy for them. It was, they're very nutrient dense. They're healthy for people and animals. And they were nice and soft because, the older animals sometimes have issues with their teeth. And I still always remember when Melody, Melody has children, she has a big family, and she was telling us a little anecdote from grocery shopping with her husband that he was grabbing the sweet potatoes, and, whenever they would cook, they kind of knew how many they needed for the family. And she stopped him. She said, "No, we're cooking for 6 now," or, because she was then purchasing not only sweet potatoes for her family, but she was always making sure to have sweet potatoes. She'd wrap them in foil so they'd stay warm, and she'd bring them their sweet potatoes.
They were really hand warmers for me.
We have the cooked. That's a good idea. Actually, we do have the cooked potato thing going on again for Mr. Gibby, and he goes pretty nuts for those. And then this would be Holly. Now, see, all of this was done before I started coming to Goats with Horns. I've been here for a little over 3 years, but I actually did spend time with Holly. She was at another sanctuary previous to coming to Goats with Horns. So I actually knew Holly before she came here. And then Holly as well has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. So she's got her little halo there. Holly was very loved by many. And then I'll guess that this is Elvis and Liberace and Dewey. Oh, that's Elton John?
They were the same type. They were both runner ducks, so they looked.
So he looks like Dewey.
But those 3 were all rescued together.
Oh, okay.
Bonded.
So I think Elton John passed away just before I started coming here. And then Elvis and Liberace were the 2 that were still running around, and now we're just down to Elvis. So wow, we need a lot of halos. This is actually kind of sad. So that is the tour of our mural. I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary. I'm here with Courtney and Melody. Melody is the artist behind all of this, and Courtney was here at the time and participated in painting this mural. And this is Gibby, the OG of the sanctuary. Hey, Gibby, say hi. So I hope you all have enjoyed that. I'm gonna flip the camera back around, and we're gonna just talk for a minute, like what the mural means to us. Like I said, we live here in the Phoenix metro area. These walls are around everybody's homes, and they can be quite drab looking. And Melody is a local artist, and she actually does this. Paints murals on people's walls. And when she started volunteering here about 8 or so years ago, she came up with the idea to beautify these walls. And, she had gotten to know the animals over the time. So their personalities are very well captured in these pictures. And this was done in 2 segments. The middle part was done, and then a couple years later, they added some more on the ends because some new animals had come to the sanctuary. And when one of the animals crosses the Rainbow Bridge, Melody comes back and paints a halo over their head. And we just, in doing this, discovered that we need to update a lot of halos, which is kind of sad in a way. But, all of these animals have had a beautiful life here, and we've been very fortunate to have them in our lives. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. Just bear with me for a moment, and then we're going to just talk a little bit about what the mural means to us. All right. I really do. Okay, put this up on the tripod and then. All righty. Okay. So if you're just joining us, I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary on Real-Time Animal Rescue, and we've just given a tour of this entire mural behind us of Susie. Susie's coming in hot for something, I don't know what. He wants attention, and when he wants attention, he bites. Hey, Pumpkin. So I just want everybody to kind of say what the mural means to them or how it makes them feel. For me, I think, like I said, I love the pictures of the animals, but my favorite part is the peace for all part, because that kind of is our motto here. Like everybody is welcome here at Goats with Horns. But also it's just, it's just a nice remembrance of the animals that have come and been here. Guess who? Zeusy. He wasn't going to let me get emotional. So anyhow, yeah, I think the peace for all is my favorite part of it, but it is nice to see, I think it's a beautiful way to remember the animals that have come and, lived their lives here. And like I said earlier, sometimes we just come in the morning, we'll find the animals like glued to the wall because it's warm and they look like they're part of the painting. But anyway, so yeah, peace for all. Everyone is welcome here. Everybody is accepted here. Whether you're human, goat, chicken, whatever, we love everybody. So that's my story.
I think that's another thing Karen was mentioning about the peace for all, and how that's kind of like our motto, and like our the motto of the sanctuary is like our mission statement is to strengthen the bond between humans and animals, just because in this world, unfortunately, most animals are not, cared for or respected. They don't get peace, especially cows, pigs, chickens, turkeys, sheep and goats. The animals that live here are the lucky ones, the ones that are in any of the sanctuaries that, you might follow on real-time animal rescue or social media. But, it can be overwhelming to think about all the animals that are, mistreated and abused and, actually, killed. But that's part of our mission here too, is to kind of help encourage people to make more plant-based versus animal-based food choices, and to remember that, animal products come from animals, and all the animals here, they're all deserving of love and peace and respect. And I love memories from the fundraisers that we had here, and I love looking at it. And we get so many compliments all the time of, the mural, and this is much better than, just a regular cinder block background, as Karen said. So the mural means a lot to all. Yeah, that's Melody, the artist herself, her turn.
Well, the mural to me, of course, means it's such a walk down memory lane. Just doing that today was pretty emotional. But it's so funny the way the sun hits the mural, like during the day, is just, it really is pretty. And it just, to come out and see the animals in front of it. And some of my favorite memories are when we were painting it and the animals, we're so interested in the animals on the wall, and I have so many pictures of them just right in front of them or right next to them, and it was just really cute. So I'm looking forward to touching it all up. As you can see, it needs some touch up, and we're coming into spring, so I'll be doing that and adding some more halos, and I'd like to add some more animals. So please stay tuned, because we may have another fundraiser down the road.
We have 4 empty spots.
Yeah, so that would be great, or a paint party or something. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and I love the sanctuary here so much.
So we love you.
Oh no, I love you guys.
I love you. I love you more. All right. Well, I guess that will conclude today. So I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary, here with Melody and Courtney, and we're on Real-Time Animal Rescue, and we just wanted to share the story. Like I said, I'm sure you've seen in the background sometimes during our live streams this, mural that we have painted on this wall, and we just kind of wanted to bring the story of how it came to be and what it means to us and why it's here to you. And I hope you all enjoyed this broadcast today. And we sincerely thank you from the bottom of our hearts if you tuned in today. So we'll see you next time. Thanks.